our beautiful viewers. Welcome to our first episode on My Pain, My Inspiration. Please like our Facebook page, My Pain, My Inspiration, and also on YouTube, we are there, still My Pain, My Inspiration. My name is Anita, your host for this initiative. Today, we are here. We are going to talk about sexual violence as in wide range. I'm not alone in the room. I have visitors. I'm sure you're excited, you just like me. I'm also very excited. I want to hear what they have for us, what the package they have, and I'm going to give them the opportunity to introduce themselves.
Hi, first of all, thank you so much, Anita, for hosting us. I am also as well very excited. My name is Subi Ruth, and I am a peer and youth counselor at Namungo Fund for Special Children. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're most welcome. I'm very happy to have you today. Yes.
I'm humbled to be on this panel, Anita. My name is Brian Mukasa.
Yeah.
NGO Management and Community Development. I am an advocate for the youth. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You have heard from them, and I don't need to speak for them right now. Right now, I'm going to introduce our topic today, and as you know, sexual violence is something that is not easy to deal with, and when that act actually happens on you, it doesn't leave you the way you have been. It cannot leave you the same way. And there are some traumas that it leaves on your heart or in your life. And you find that if you're a lady, I will speak for a lady first, if you're a lady and this kind of act happens to you, it might change you in many ways. And today we want to see how it actually changes you in the love kind of way, like how are you going to cope up with the trauma with love? How are you going to connect it? Are you able to move from your trauma and face your fear that is a man? Because like if you are raped or you are defiled by a man, somehow I believe that it is going to give you shock. You're going to be scared, like to fall in love again, hard to love again. Has it been so hard for you? Has it been so easy for you to love again, to face a man again? That's where our discussion is going to be. And I'm opening the discussion. And I'm going to start with you, Madame Subi. What do you have to say about that? Just like if you're a survivor yourself or a victim of sexual violence, has it been really hard for you to face a man again, or has it been easy? And if it has been easy, how have you actually managed? Because we have had many have failed.
Well, first of all, I would like to help people understand what sexual violence is.
That's right.
And sexual violence is when you are forced to have sex, but without consenting, when you have not agreed, when you have been forced to do that act forcefully. So it can be at your workplace, at your home, it can be at school, in church, or anywhere else, So people are basically, their rights are abused in so many ways and so many different places. So I'll go directly to your question. You've asked as a woman, how can I move on into a relationship?
Before, I'm sorry to interrupt you. Before that, I'm very sure that our viewers out there would like to hear from you. Would like to know. There is a child in the village, deep in the village, who doesn't know actually what sexual violence is, but you have already talked about it. But then there are some kind of forms of sexual violence, and we are not aware of. I would like actually you to elaborate more on the forms of forms of sexual violence.
The forms of sexual violence are
maybe for me, what I would first talk about. I've had this incidents of marital rape, and few are very aware of their rights actually. Ladies think that when you marry to someone, that is totally a full right for a man to have it every time he wants to. But remember, we have also our moments when we actually don't feel like having it. Should a man force himself on you because he actually got married to you or he married you? Should it be, is there, because they always say someone has been raped in her own marriage. And then the question comes from there. Is that rape or defilement? Or a man is entitled to having it every time he wants to have it. Should we consent still, even if we are married? Should we? What do you have to say about it?
Well, as I introduced myself already, Brian is my name, I would like to tell our viewers, have you been violated? Are you just quiet about it? Do you know what violence even means sexually for you to be violated? It's because you're unaware that you've been violated. That's why you're just quiet about it.
Yeah.
But violence comes in different ways.
Yeah.
You've asked about the forms of violence.
Yes.
Forms can come in depending on the area. Yeah. It can be on a date. You can go on a date and you have your so-called girlfriend. I am a boy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And you can't tell me girlfriends can't violate us sexually.
Oh.
Did you know that?
How?
Girlfriends have violated men or boys several ways and so many times. It could be in a school. Yeah. You're in school. Your teacher violates you sexually. Your classmates violate you sexually. And I can't speak on behalf of a woman because it's you who do violate us sexually.
Oh, no. So you want to say that even boys or men are being violated by us?
And you didn't know that?
I cannot actually conclude on that. I cannot say it's not there or it's there unless.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Anita,
Yeah.
we've been violated so many times. And that's why I come out as a voice to alert every male, every boy, who is outside there. Don't keep quiet. Don't keep quiet whenever you are violated. Please speak up. The reason as why I'm here is to make sure you don't remain in the same situation. You're not quiet about it. You're not affected. Come out and speak as a man. I know you have a lot of fears as a man. As you already see, Anita is arguing that ladies cannot violate us sexually. That's wrong. We've been violated sexually so many times. And because of the fears, as a man, you fear to come out and speak. Yeah, you think, what will the society think about me as a man? You think, what will the society say? So they will despise me, they will put me down. And by the time this episode ends, you will know that even as men, we are violated sexually.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you very well. And I'm very sure that someone who is out there who didn't know that even men or boys are being violated. Actually, I did not pay much attention on that, but thank you for bringing it very well. Just to add on that, on another form that I've actually experienced, I remember my sister had a kid. And then that kid was a girl, actually. So we had a neighbor. There was a neighbor who had actually a boy child. And then, actually, this comes to the parents themselves. They don't pay much close attention to their kids. They allow them to go play far from their homes. And this happened to my sister. Her child went to play with the neighbor's child, who was a boy. And then this boy ended up actually sleeping on this girl. So she was, I don't know how to call that, how that one is called, child to
child rape. But usually it depends on age. How old was this child and how old was this boy who actually influenced that situation? Because maybe the girl must have said, okay. Or maybe the boy forced himself on the girl and the girl was too young to understand what was going on. So that is called child-to-child rape. And yes, these incidents happen too much because even as we were young, we used to play those games.
Mother, mommy, daddy.
Yes, and I think in our heads we think that
That was normal.
when you call yourself Mama Tata, you're old enough to play those games. But but I just want to advise our parents to always watch out for what games their children are playing and where they are, what kind of influence is being placed on them. And also what causes those issues is that what these children watch, the
from
things
home.
they watch are the ones that, "Oh, now I'm going to do this kind of thing that I've watched here with my friend here, the neighbor."
And you find that now at this generation where technology is so high and kids are actually exposed,
Yes.
you cannot actually, you have to be very, very keen with your child.
Very, very keen.
Control what they watch on TV,
What
I
they
think.
watch, it is very important.
So if you're a parent out there, I think you're getting some point from my colleague here, because we have experienced that. We know that parents, you're working, yes, but at least even if you come back home, or limit, when you go out, put some stations, control some stations, and then like download some stations for specifically kids, like their cartoons and what. At least you leave that on the TV and then don't subscribe for those, or just cut it off.
You've talked about something, Anita. You've said there was an incident that happened somewhere in the village where a boy slept on a girl. How do you know it was this boy who slept on a girl?
Wait.
So
No.
you want to always put it on the boys.
First wait. Mr. Brian, I'm going to give you your opportunity, but right now, on the next episode, I'm going to give you the opportunity and you're going to elaborate more. Thank you, our viewers, for watching us, and don't stop from there. Share, comment. We will answer your questions. We welcome questions. Don't stop from there. Subscribe on our YouTube channel, My Pen, My Inspiration, and even on Facebook. Please, we love you so much. See you in the next episode.